it became a private residence. And this is where she says, Henry, I don't like this thing in my house. Yes, dear. So they built a wall all the way across here and buried this.
So they didn't have to look at the
They
old
didn't have to
man.
look at it.
That was a picture of the mother-in-law?
Could have been. You are in color, but I'm not going to alter the original.
Too bad.
That's why they invented Photoshop.
That's right. That's why you have overlay.
This one, you just need to remember the key. You go to places like Tikal, which are, what,
1,000 years later than this.
1,000 years later. And they don't have anything like this kind of preservation.
This was preserved because this wall up here collapsed and went this way. Okay? But there's the pre-classic stairs. Now, to avoid me having a heart attack, for you climbing these steps and the risk of knocking off a piece of pre-classic stucco, I put a little thin layer of plaster over the original. Okay? Just so I don't have a heart attack. Now, I went through a guy named, I tested it, the idea through a guy named John Cebulski, who was a Boeing engineer. I said, John, if we did this, what would happen? He said, well, it theoretically reduces the pressure in a high wind situation, because it reduces the resistance. Sure enough, we stood 2 or 3 hurricanes already. Here we are. And to see what the temperature, and we monitored every half hour for a year. And we came to find out that the temperature and humidity under the roof was stable and constant. The humidity and the temperature out in the jungle had huge leaps and gaps. So for preservation of art, this is by far the superior system. But the secret is that gap between the panels. That's right. But based on the 32 years I have digging out here, I know which buildings I can go to right now and show the spectacular stuff. Originally, probably 200,000 people in this city. Probably 1 million in the basin. And how did I come up with those numbers? Because I calculated the volume of man-day labor. The labor required to build all these contemporaneous buildings.
But this could be a self-sustaining group of people that then maintained what was here.
Anciently.
No, I mean modern.
Oh, now?
Yeah. In other
Oh,
words,
no,
in the future,
now.
How many,
Oh, no.
How many people would it
If
take?
I had 30 guys working a month, I could keep all, 20, no, I could do it for less, 20 guys a month. 20 guys. I could have all this maintained, at least once we get it exposed. It's going to take me 350 guys, go 2 or 3 more years to get to where I want to stop here and go to the other cities. But if I had, and if I had 2.5 million a year for 15 years, I'd have 9 cities like Tikal. By the way, this is originally plaster here. Came down to the wall and I found the ceramics on this floor, in this room, still in place. They were pre-classic. And I remember sitting right in here in this corner. I was stunned. I just sat back and I just said, this can't be. How is this possible? From a building that should be classic by everybody's description. Keep in mind that by this time, the pre-classic were a bunch of simple folk. They were hunters and gatherers, and by 200 BC, they had a pyramid 8 meters high at Washington. But this was showing tremendous sophistication, showing elaborate walls and air ventilation systems and elaborate architecture and sculpture. Couldn't be possible. We found it right on the floor in this room. And that's when I realized that you know, I had to understand that process. What was it that got this such a fluorescence such an early period of time?
It's a drip line.
It's a drip line.
Yeah.
So that saved the wall, and but it took the floor out. Look at that floor, just sheared it right off. But what it shows us, though, is this is the kind of building that was on top of Danta.
Oh, I see.
This is the kind of building that was on top of Danta, and now it's gone. So all you're seeing is the base. You're seeing this part here, but you're missing all this. But those big stones
They were still there.
Still there.
With that drip line.
That's exactly right. That's the key to what we know was there.
It's amazing.
Okay, Raul, you want to take a look at this?
With this camera here.
Okay, see, there's the drip line. Comes right here, and the water went right there from there down.
So it doesn't go up.
No,
Remember those stones when we were on top? The highest
on
point?
top of Danta, yeah.
There was those stones with the ridge on there.
How to do? There were two howlers in the tree. All of a sudden they come running down the tree, come running across the ground and jumped on me. I didn't know what to do. But I had dark glasses on. They were trying to scratch. They didn't like my glasses. They're trying to scratch my face. Okay, let's go.
Suddenly it's Vegas.
Yeah.
That's the Mirador Disco.
Watch out. I think that's a common trip to fall.
There's the stairs.
The going up is always good. It's coming down
Yeah.
for me that's tough.
There, but these are the big wide steps.
Oh yeah, all the way up.
Oh my goodness.
Cool.
Okay, climb up and take a look. But keep on going all the way up. It won't hurt you to go up there. There's some more stuff to see once you get up there. One more. You can do it. Just kind of go one side or the other. Probably had to go left to make it a little easier to explain it to you.
Okay.
Just kind of slip around that. Just that a girl. And don't hang on to that wood too much.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to hang on to something.
No, hang on to the rock or the mast, but don't hang on to the wood.
I
all right.
see there's something up here.
Yeah, there is. You use your flashlight. Oh, here's the light. Shoot.
Well,
Doggone.
I can see it.
No, here, you need this. I'm going to come up and give it to you. Just the tons of weight can't sit in the air.
I'm trying to imagine where we are on the floor above.
You're about under that little platform floor. You found the same thing on the other side. The 3 steps. There's the panel. There's the J scrolls. See the big scroll? There's a scroll here and another little scroll here, and it's painted red. Look at the red still there.
Yep.
There's another one up in here. Actually, there's a big scroll here. It comes up like a big J. Comes down and over and up here. And another little bracket, and then the J goes the other direction.
So how early is this inside?
600 to 400 BC. The deity for a king. But I don't dare dig it till I have a radar. Because if I'm coming down on it and all of a sudden it gives way and crushes everything inside, it'd be catastrophic.
Yeah.
So I've got to make sure that see if there's a cavity there at all, some kind of a burial or tomb in this thing. So what this means is they were building this wall, there's nothing here. Understand that? There was a guy standing on the stair, he took his right hand full of mud, and he packed it right here. And there's his right hand handprint.
Oh my word, look at that. It's a little hand.
It's a little hand, yeah, not very big. Could have even been a boy. He's right.
Right. See,
There's his print, there's his fingers.
His fingers in his
There's
palm.
his thumb, show his thumb, show his thumb.
His thumb is right there.
That's right. There's his thumb. There's his handprint right there. He's packing the mud.